Yo, what is going on, guys? It is finally time for the infamous roadmap that we've all been waiting for. There is so much to talk about, and the first time I read it, I was just really excited for the future of the game. So let's go into it. There is so much information, but basically, this is technically like a prelude to the roadmap because it's going to be split up into four different parts, four big posts, each one tackling a different part of the game from that part of the team that like works on that part of the game. So yeah, there's going to be four parts, and we're going to go over like what's going to be in each of those posts, but they're going to go much more into depth when those posts get posted. So new roadmap features. Now, this was all written by the lead game designer, Kabam, that Jim. So we got a little bit of an opening thing that he said here. So over the past few weeks, we've soaked up feedback, angry rants, passionate pleas, and some truly brilliant ideas for the game. Some we totally haven't stolen. With so much to sift through, we wanted to take the time to forge a new path ahead for the contest that covers every major area of the game. Across each area, our goal is to resolve some of your biggest frustrations, inject much needed content, and bring all new ways to play MCOC. There will be four separate posts of the roadmap, each going more in depth on specific areas. So I wrote this little document up based on what they showed us. So part one, quests. Full in-depth post is dropping on June 23rd. So we got new direction for core story content. So that's interesting, a new direction. That can mean a multitude of things. But all right, this next one here, people are going to absolutely love this one here. We got new changes to Act 6. Now, this is a direct quote. What it said was, bye-bye attack values, hello fresh champion fight. So the way I read that, they're going to be lowering the attack values in Act 6, and they're going to be changing up the 6.2 champion boss. So it'll be easier for people to get through that. So yeah, that's great. I know a lot of people have been wanting changes to Act 6, so that's going to be really great for all you guys asking for that. And then we also have Book 2, Chapter 1, a new direction, challenges, and gameplay. I'm really excited to see what route they're going to take with that after the beta didn't go so well. We got a teaser for Variant 5, which is cool. Hopefully there's more variants on the way and they make them a little bit faster, because it's been kind of a not really a set schedule for them. We got more information coming on the Cavalier Event Quest difficulty. I'm really excited to view that. We got rewards boost for Abyss and Beyond. So we've seen the boost for the Abyss, which is great. And I put Beyond in quotations because that's what it said here. It didn't say anything else specifically. So some other reward boosts, maybe for Act 6. I'd really love to see that. Similar to the Abyss Crystal, if one got put into Act 6 or something like that, that'd be pretty cool. So yeah. We got a new soundtrack pertaining to Book 2, so that could be interesting. I'm not sure if that means like strictly just music or if that could maybe be voiceover acting. That could be really cool. I know Raid Shadow Legends actually has that, and Hector really liked that. I would really love that in MCOC. It could be really cool, like cutscenes and stuff. Like we have the motion comics, which were pretty dope. So I'd love to see more of that in the actual game. And then we got Boss Rush and more content coming. So even more content, which is great. Boss Rushes are really cool. And yeah, just more content. That is great. So a lot of really good stuffs in the quest department here, especially that Act 6. I know a lot of people were asking for that, so that's really cool. And again, that's dropping on June 23rd, so interested to see that. Now let's jump to the second part here. So alliances. This is going to be all stuff pertaining to Alliance Quest, Alliance War, that sort of thing. So the full in-depth post for this will drop on June 25th. So Alliance tools will be coming, including battle group, lane, and defender assignments. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to that just because personally, me just joining for Loki, I had been in BG2 for like over the last year. And so I just it's autonomous, just joining BG2 every day. Like that's just where I default click to. And I haven't joined the wrong battle group yet, but I've caught myself at least 3 times initially clicking BG2. I'm like, wait, that's wrong, and I have to go back. So I'm really excited for battle group assignments just to get rid of that confusion. And defender assignments could be pretty cool too. With the last update, I'm pretty sure they said you could put like champs in your profile and stuff. So yeah, interested to see how that's going to work and everything. Now this is a big one for Alliance War. War Refresh. So they went into this a little bit before. The Grandmaster is going to be taking over Alliance War now. So we're getting a new narrative. So that's the new narrative. The Grandmaster taking over the war. We're getting a new map. So a new Alliance War map. That's cool. New nodes. And new defense tactics. So new defense tactics are coming. Very interested to see the new ones. Should be interesting. And they should work where the attackers also get the tactic if they had the hashtag, so that could be very interesting. And rewards in all caps. That's the way it was in the post. So new rewards. Really excited to see those. See what kind of tier 5 class catalysts, see what kind of shards, and maybe see what kind of crystals. There could be some potentially similar to how like the Abyss crystal was, maybe something like that. We'll talk about that a little bit more in one of the lower categories. But and that's all coming season 19. So for the next season of Alliance War. And then we got War Future, a new vision for the future of Alliance War and gameplay it may bring. So that's good. You know, a lot of people don't like War. I actually really do like it, but I see where people are coming from. So I hopefully it makes the people that already love it more, and it makes people that don't like it start to warm up to it a bit. You know, so that's good. We got an Alliance Quest rebalance, evaluating timers, energy, and node design options to reduce stress. So that's really great, man. Alliance Quest has been a big pain point for a lot of people. So I'm really interested to see what their solutions to that's going to be with the energy and timers. And it says node design options to reduce stress. So maybe they'll change some of the really crazy nodes, tone them down a bit. That would be nice. And then we also have AQ Future, new features, gameplay, and competition. So interested to see how that's going to work, because right now it's pretty much not a competition. It's a whale contest of who can spend more money and get higher prestige and get luckier. That's kind of how AQ competition is right now. So I'd love to see a change to that. That's not just solely prestige dependent. And then this next one was probably my favorite part of the post, not for like the feature, just for how it was written. I made sure to get the direct quote here. So help systems improvement. Help all? No, it can't be. Can it? You bet your ass it is. It's great. I had to directly quote that. I like it, not Jim. Yeah, so help all's coming. Finally, after 5 years, the help all button is coming. So that's great for us arena grinders. I've actually been grinding arena again, so that's nice. So yeah, that's part 2 for the Alliance specific stuff. Now we move into part number 3, which is one of my favorite parts, and the part that I had a real big problem with the whole rant thing. They mentioned at the top of my video, I ranted a lot about champions, champion acquisition, that sort of thing, and how it's a little pay to win, not a little, a lot, especially for 6 stars. So part 3 champions, full in-depth post on June 29th. So future vision, learn more about champion design and rebalancing ethos. And we have a buff roadmap, so working their way to buffing at least 2 champions a month. Find out who and when. So that's great. They want to get to a point where every month there's 2 characters being buffed. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. We've been wanting something like this for so long. Finally, you know, right now it's really awesome when they buff a character like Colossus, Hulkbuster, but they take so long. You know, that's the problem. And there's still a lot of champions that need to be buffed. So this is great. And here's a teaser for the first one, Magneto. I got another direct quote right here. So this is exactly what they said. It's happening. MCOC's Magneto will finally be worthy of his name. Dude, that is awesome. Because, like, if you think about it, Magneto is so strong. Like, against any champion that's metal, like, Magneto should just have such a huge advantage. Like, such a huge advantage, you know? So that's great. That is awesome. Hopefully, it's the red and the white Magneto. Because the white Magneto is in the 6-star pool now, and I've seen people get him. So, hopefully it's both of them. Yeah, that is awesome. Really awesome to see. I know a lot of people have been asking that for a long time, because he's an Omega level mutant, so that's dope. Now this one's also exciting. 5-star releases, champions missing from the 5-star pool are coming. That's all it said. So I don't know, there's no guarantees on who or what, but this could mean Scarlet Witch, Wolverine, they could be coming as 5-star champions. Dude, yes. Yes, 5-star Scarlet Witch. Oh, that's so sick, man. So, yeah, really interested to see that. We got a champion tease, learn more about the future champions coming to the contest. It's cool. This one I'm really excited about. Crystal update, more control and brand new crystals coming to MCOC. Now, I feel like the Abyss crystal that's coming is kind of like the first thing we're seeing from that. If you don't already know the Abyss crystal, it's a class Nexus crystal. So you choose your class. There'll only be that class from the crystal. And then when you open the crystal, 10 champions from that class and that crystal pop up, and you get to pick one of them. I love crystal like that. That's so insane. It's such a good kind of crystal. So if we can see more stuff like that, yes, dude, that is awesome. That is awesome. Making things not so RNG. Really, really excited to see this crystal update, because that was one of my biggest pain points that I went over in my video, because like, a lot of people covered a lot of stuff in their rants, and that was one thing that I felt needed to be talked about, and one thing I, with my 6-star luck, have felt personally. So yeah, I'm really excited to see that. Now this one here, I know Brian Grant's super excited about this one. Signature stones, more abundant and accessible. Sig stones are getting some tweaks, which is great, man. 6-star Sig stones are super ultra rare. 5-star Sig stones are starting to become more and more accessible, but mainly the main way to get them is from offers and stuff. So love to see more of these. That is awesome to hear. And then we got dual targets, fight any champ anytime. So yesterday, I'm sure a lot of you guys saw like the screenshots of like 6-star Scarlet Witch profiles, like that stuff going around. So that's this new dueling system. So you can more easily duel champ anytime, and you don't have to, cause like right now, dueling is actually, you might be like, that's dumb. Dueling is actually extremely useful for Alliance War. I did a lot of duels when I did my boss fights for Mojo and Nihilus. I soloed them. And prior to fighting them, I dueled a 6-star rank 3 version of those champions just to practice the matchup, the spacing, everything. So dueling can really, really help you get better at the game and specific fights, and just making it more easily and accessible to find certain champions. That's great. That's great. It's not the biggest and best change, but it's definitely a good one. That's cool. It can really help you get better at so many fights, and just learning to evade so many kinds of specials in the game. It can really, if you're a newer player, it can really help you get a lot better. So that's awesome. Now we get to the final point, part 4, future. So the future of the game. So full in-depth post on this one on July 1st. So we got some quality of life updates coming soon to make the contest smoother. That's always great to hear. Arena improvements, better AI, less screens, more engaging grind. So better AI is such a big one, man. Right now, if you don't do Arena, or maybe you have, if you've ever noticed that when you're building up your streak, the opponent will just not throw a special. It's like they have the all or nothing note. They just will not throw a special until they get to 3 bars of power, and they'll play super passive, and then they'll throw the special 3 as soon as they get it. And it's super aggravating and annoying. So yes, that is great. Better AI, yes. Make them throw their specials. Less screens, that just means like, when you're grinding, there's just less stuff you need to click through to get into the next matchup, I'm pretty sure, because it's actually been, when I first started playing the game, there's a lot more stuff you had to do each round of Arena. After each round, you had to like go back, select the arena you wanted to go to, drag in the champs. Like now, you can stay in the same arena. They've made a lot of changes, so even less screens is good, and a more engaging grind. I'm not sure exactly what that means, and it doesn't say anything about arena rewards, but hopefully they do get an improvement as well. I'd love to see more 6-star shards in the arenas, and yeah, I'd love to also see get rid of premium hero crystal shards if someone is uncollected or cavalier, and give the right kind of shards for the right arena. For like the featured 5-star arena, we should be getting cavalier shards, or at least uncollected crystal shards, at this point in the game. So I'd love to see that. Interested to see what else comes from that. And then we have the future of incursions, new gameplay, new buffs, shortcuts, and rewards. So I think incursions are pretty sick right now. the changes I would like to see are mainly to the incursion crystals, the pools, and that sort of thing, and just make them more 6-star available. Like maybe let people get 6-star shards while doing incursions, and save enough fragments to open a 6-star incursion crystal. I'd love to see that. Like right now it's just 5-star limited. But I really do like the gold in incursions. Gold is actually really good. After running out, I found a lot of gold in incursions, which was actually really great. So interested to see what those reward changes are. And yeah, I already like incursions, so making them even better sounds good to me. Then this next one, really not sure about this one. Social progression, brand new social progression system coming. I have no idea what that's going to look like, but I'm going to keep an open mind, sure. And then we have new gameplay tease at new in-fight gameplay mechanics. That's a huge one. Because right now, the way you just fight another champion has, like, the actual gameplay mechanics have been the same for a long time. So new gameplay mechanics, that can literally be a game changer. So very interested to see what those are going to look like. Maybe a new skill to master. You know, that sounds fun. It's gonna be cool. Then we got new modes, small peek at some new modes, mode ideas that they're exploring. So that could be interesting. I'm really hoping to see like a small scale version of Alliance War, like a small scale PvP. Brian's talking about it a lot. I would love something like that. So yeah, that'd be cool. Interested to see what they got, what ideas they're exploring. And then we have a content commitment contract with you, the player base, to keep it up and deliver more. So that's good to hear. Sounds like they're committed to keeping the contest good. So, you know, all these changes sounds really good, man. And a lot of people have been waiting for this roadmap for a long time, and, you know, they had to get it right. They took their time, and I feel like they really did a good job. I feel like they covered so many things, and I'm really interested to see how it goes more into depth. But after reading all this, I really am seeing a bright future for the game, and I'm really excited. Really, really excited. But that's my thoughts after reading it. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Are you hyped? You know, what do you guys think? I think the future's looking bright. And we have a closing statement here. This will be the biggest set of reveals in MCOC history, giving you an insight into the future of the contest like never before, but this is just the beginning. It is our mission to keep up our communication, for you to get to know the team, and for us to share the why of the future of the game too. So that's all good to hear, man. There's so many good changes that are coming, and I feel like they really did a good job of addressing so much feedback that we gave out, and you know, it makes sense why they took a little while for this to come out. And I think just another thing that we got to keep in mind is that, you know, none of these, maybe some of them, but not all of these changes are going to be implemented overnight. There is a lot of stuff in here, and I'm sure some of it is going to take some time. But yeah, dude, I really like the way I'm really glad what happened, and Kabam listened, and changes are actually being made. Things are looking bright, and I'm really excited to be playing this game, to be a YouTuber for this game, to keep making content for this game, and yeah, it's looking good, man. I'm really excited. So yeah, if you guys are also excited, you know, drop a like, subscribe for more content. Let me know which change you are specifically most excited for. What are you looking most forward to? For me, it was probably the boosted the Abyss reward. Since we kind of already know that one, I'll pick a different one. The Magneto update's looking pretty dope. And the 2 champions a month getting buffed is also looking pretty good. But honestly, it's probably the Crystal update, the one that I'm looking most forward to. More control and brand new crystals coming. That's the one I probably am most excited for. But yeah, let me know your guys specifically, if you had to pick one, which one you're looking forward to the most. That's going to do it for this video. And when each one of these individual posts come out, you know, we can do another video on them and really dive in depth to what's going on. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace out.